Hello, welcome to Rainy Day Quick Play. I'm your host, Prince of Play Solon, and I want to show you guys a brand new game. It is on Kickstarter right now, and if you've watched the rest of my channel, you'll know that I had a lot of games that I really loved. Long Live the Queen is one of them, and an oldie but a goodie. About 3.5 years ago, I let's played a game by Major Bueno called... Oh no, what was it called? I know the developers, but I don't know the name. It's A Second Chance. A Second Chance. I tossed it in there, like 10-minute video. One of our first Rainy Day Quick Plays. Beautiful game, awesome game. This has the gameplay of Long Live the Queen, based on Princess Maker series, where you are supposed to screw up a whole lot and make mistakes, and amazing, wondrous, horrifying things come out of them with the style and insanity of A Second Chance. And so, we're gonna go to the moon. We're gonna go to the moon a lot of times. We're going to shoot the moon if you play hearts. And if you don't have a heart, well, this is probably the perfect game for you. This is Universal Happy Makers, the Astronaut Best. Astronaut the Best. It's a, let's just dive right in. Let's dive right in. This is a Rainy Day Quick Play. If you want to watch the Rainy Day Long Play version of this, check it out on patreon.com/RDLP. Earlier tonight, 2 Vladimir cosmonauts appeared on air to make a grave proclamation. They said they're better and tougher than our astronauts and could beat them up. They even challenged us to a boxing match to prove it. And then they said that we would be too scared to answer. All right, so our cosmonauts are boxing? Needless to say, we cannot allow this challenge to go unanswered. Ignoring this confrontation would mean condoning the Vladigar's countless heresies. Unacceptable. They don't seem to like the Vladigars very much. Just so you know, I personally think training our astronauts for safe space travel is your most important priority. However, certain neutral nations rate Flostrian policy as namby-pamby. It may benefit our international relations to challenge those assumptions, just so you know. I love it. This is like my council in like Civilization or something, except they're just shady. They're like the shadiest. So you got this, rants, makes miles. Just have you boys roll in there, knock some snakes down, and floosh, call it a day. We have already accepted the challenge on your astronaut's behalf. The fight will be held in 10 days. 2 of your astronauts must be at peak fitness by then, as it is traditional tag team boxing match. Oh, so we're like, of course, your traditional tag team boxing. All right, we don't even know necessarily what's going on. We're just being thrown in there. That's called in media res, of course. We're gonna just dive right into the glowy, what are these, pentagons? Glowy pentagon space. I had to tap that into cold bloods, but those cosmonauts with some stone chiseled specimens catch me. We can't even have our guys looking doughy. I guess the good news is, this kind of helps your astronaut training, because they all need to get in shape. Morning, dude. You're too sweet, too precious for this. Yes, it is vital training, and a Flostrian astronaut must be ready to do battle with a serpent at any moment, even in space. Space serpents. 10 days. Train your astronauts wisely. This is the conceit of the demo of this game is we have 10 days to train our astronauts in a boxing match. And what astronauts they are. The weather looks very sun out there. Let's look at our astronauts, learn about our candidates, and modify them to be them better. Okay, so we have Tranbeck, Wolfberger, Bellhead, Helve, and Bull Cannon. Look at all my beautiful palette swapped, beautiful hair people. I got 2 blues, a purple, a yellow, and a burnt sienna. This is great. Bat Bellhead's most striking feature is that he has the curse of vampirism. Dang, holy crap. Whatever that means, it sounds awesome. Although, maybe that means he needs, like, human blood to survive or something. Oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe Bellhead's not as much an asset as he looks. Looks great, though. Leroy Helvey isn't just the man who's whimsical, he also has views heretical to sun. He hates the sun! Bullcannon, what most people first notice about Ashley Bullcannon is that she is a dignified elephant-like countenance. She looks like an wait, is that like a weird body thing? Or like, she has a dignified elephant-like countenance, like... I don't know what that means, but I kinda dig it, and it's level 3 apparently, which makes, what is this one? Purple Beauty. So dignified means that her charisma is really high, but the elephant-like countenance makes her beauty very low. Interesting. Okay. I don't really know how to read into that, but it's... maybe I feel bad. I feel like I'm judging all my astronauts. But I also kind of feel like they deserve it, because they're gonna be thrown into space, so... I don't know. I have to deal with this in a business manner. That's how I have to deal with it. I have to understand that their birth signs are Falsetto Mountain, Sweet Cactus, and, oh, 2 sweet cactuses. Excellent. Let's see if there's anything in the inventory that we can mess with. Some consumables, some reagents. Look at all these nice transitions. Are you seeing this? Like, this game's transitions are sweet. No, you know what? Let's not get into inventory yet. Let's dive into our first activity of the day. So, here's our cast in the corner. Here's our cast in the corner. And we're gonna select an activity. And we have 3 options to do for today. We have a brochure. The astronauts' pictures will appear in a brochure at the lobby. We could do some public exercise. This will be our physical one. Looks really appealing. Or we could direct a stunt show, which looks like it's a harder one. It's harder than the rest of them. Where astronauts will coordinate a space-themed amusement park stunt show. This is a myriad group of, I guess these are myriad like activities that one could do, and none of them seem very astronaut-y. But I guess we can do whatever we want, huh? We'll pick 1 and 2. So yeah, Tranbeck and Bullcannon will exercise in public, and it says that back here, everybody else will rest. So if we put these in, we will start the day with Tranbeck and Bullcannon exercising in public as our first activity of our 10-day excursion towards becoming the best boxers in astronautdom. Welcome to the All-Seeing Eye, Flostria's most trusted source for news and entertainment. Now, my sweet goldfish, a special treat will be watching the Flostrian Space Academy's astronauts so you can judge them. 2 of FRSA's finest will attempt to show their strength in the FRSA's physical exercise open to the public. We now take you to Space Academy, where our correspondent Holly Hemlock is standing by. All right, I guess we're kind of Holly Hemlock. I'm looking at everything. I see we got our 2 choices. And up here it says that we are doing public exercise, part 1 of 3, sitting up. And our rating is currently blue. It is okay. So let's put Bullcannon in because they represent the blue crew. Okay. So I've got 3 options. I've got the psychologist, Astronaut, who we're friendly with, and Morning Dew, who we're neutral with. And it looks like each of them has their own difficulties. Psychologist, though, rewards us with a trait hint, and the other 2 reward us with favor. So I think that I want to see what the psychologist does first. I think that'll be my first choice before we start trying to vie for favor. We got like 10 days of this, so let's see what's going on first before we get too sketchy. We got a 63% odd of chance of success, which is not, I mean, I wish it was higher, but as far as one of these kinds of text-based roguelikes like Long Live the Queen, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, all things considered. Oh, Bullcannon is attempting to sit up many times. Can her muscles take the strain? I don't know. I love her. Look at our recorders. Our reporter, that chiseled jaw. Super down with these, like, inlaid drawings, caricatures of people. They're just gorgeous. They're gorgeous. They have just such a tight aesthetic to it. Okay, okay. Hey, okay, we made it. I don't think it gets any more substantial than that. Cool. Ashley Bullcannon's stress rose by 17, and they got fitness knowledge. That's what we want. Okay, cool. Ashley Bullcannon definitely panics and to become ineffectual when she's on the cusp of success. No! That's not a good hidden trait. Success hysteria. Oh no! This is the last thing that we need in a boxing match. I can just feel our humble, brilliant show's ratings increasing as we speak. So apparently ratings has something to do with probably how much you get paid. Tranbeck is attempting to lift a weight of some sort. I'm gonna go lift a weight now. You got this? You got this? Oh, we got this. Okay, good. I think we'll be hearing a lot about this last in the future. Oh, that was more stressful than the last one, even though it was an easier difficulty. Ashley Bullcannon's success hysteria was triggered by being near success. Oh no! She can't even be near it! She's inconsolable! Okay. So what does that mean? There's nothing on here that shows that she's having hysteria, like it's not added to her stress at all. I'm just gonna I'm gonna let her be. I'm gonna see if maybe we can cool it somehow. Tranbeck, can you take us out of here? Okay, we got the connoisseur again, and we got Rube again, which worked fine. It didn't give us a lot. Or we can have the coach, who gives us XP, extra XP than what we already get in the thing. That actually sounds like a great idea. And even if we lose, then that's okay. Tranbeck is going to jump a rope. Can she jump to space? That was a joke, Ignaeus. Yeah, she's got this fine. Look at that, that's fine. I'm not totally sure what the rocket ship means, but it seems to be going well. Utterly world class. Oh, there's all these transitions that like flash in, they pelt you with these dodgeballs of transitions, and they look cool, and sometimes they just get in the way of all the information. I've got information over here, I've got information down here, I've got information way over here, and I'm just like, it all looks so pretty, but I don't know if there's a lot happening in a lot of different places. This was Long Live the Queen's biggest issue, because it followed Princess Makers, who also had the same issue, was an abundance of information that was super helpful, but not necessarily in a way that made sense, that made it easy to comprehend any changes that were happening, anything that was growing or moving or changing. And so seeing where this is in its current state, we could see a lot of growth through here. I guess that was all the tests remaining? It was like an Illuminati symbol all of a sudden. Tonight, a triumph of the space agency. Let's look at tonight's numbers. We got some glory. We got some income. Cool. Audience rating gave it 115 out of 100. We did great tonight, apparently. But don't touch that dial, because Sir Lizardbrain's Children's Hour is up next on FBC1. Cool, first day of astronaut training went pretty well. Oh, we came out of the TV, and so now here's our interstitials between the days, right? As High Priest of the Sun, I demand that your astronauts maintain lives of beatitude and serenity. Okay, so we're gonna get some qualifiers. Your astronauts may no longer masturbate. Whoa! Okay. What stance do I want to make on the masturbating? Okay, so now our weather for Monday is night weather. It's just night all that day. The High Priests have granted your program funding. Oh wow! They gave me a bunch of money, except for Cora Blanche, gave me nothing. Eve Astrid Tranbeck is nowhere to be found. Could she be out drug tripping? Hidden trait revealed. She may be out drug tripping on trendy drugs. Come on, Tranbeck, you're supposed to be my rock. You're supposed to be my hero here. We're trying to make you all big and strong. Ah, jeez. Crap. Let's return to the all-seeing eye. Can these two astronauts handle the ceremonial scissors in the grand opening of a neighborhood harmonica mart? Let's find out. Ollie Hemlock is on the scene at Goat's Larder. Let's go to the path of danger. So we're gonna cut a ribbon at Goat's Larder. That's the first place. Bull Cannon, you have the charms as an elephant look-alike. And Helve is whimsical. Let's see the whimsy of Helve can get us through. Ooh! We have the psychologist who has an over 50% chance. But High Priest does everything about style and judges based on looks, which means it's based on beauty. And we have more beauty than we actually have charm. Which gives us a higher chance to succeed in that. Let's go with the higher chance to succeed in this one and see if we can get in with inside track. Although if we lose, we might lose its favor too. Well, we gotta do it like this. Ignis! Helve is going to approach the podium while carrying scissors. We can only pray for the safety of all involved. Oh God. Don't screw this up, Helve. I think that means we screwed it up. We tripped on the scissors. What if we didn't cut the ribbon? We failed. My beauty knowledge was raised by 51 points. And okay, esteem dropped by 2. That's not too bad. Oh, we are now failing our rating now. Red failure. Well, failure doesn't seem good, but Bull Cannon, let's see what we can do. Oh, this is a much higher chance to succeed. We can go with Astronaut, who's cool with us, but let's try out the psychologist. Let's see if we can get another Bull Cannon secret. Oh, no, we haven't gone to cut yet. We have only approached the ribbon at this point. Now our next Bull Cannon has now taken the scissors and will either be triumphant or not be able to cut the rope. Oh, don't go the wrong way. No, you're going the wrong way. Oh, good. Okay. I guess the little rocket ship either goes to the moon or it doesn't. And that's your kind of pass-fail check. I think we'll be hearing about this less in the future. Yes. Cool. You go, Ashley. Everything just clicked! Ashley Bull Cannon definitely is addicted to the latest and trendy drugs. No! Why is everyone addicted to trendy drugs? Okay, our ratings went back up to blue and a bunch of stuff is happening. Where will tonight's success leave the FRSA? Let's take a look. Cool. We got on the up and up, audience rating 30. That's all the time we have. The eye has seen all, but stick around for more great FPCA1 programming. Wiffle Waffle is up next. Thanks, host. Well, we survived it. No! Do not fear, good citizen. I am the spirit of Flaustria. My duty is to protect our nation's people and ideals. Your program is fated to shape Flaustria's future. That's why I have appeared to help you. It must be difficult for you to sit in this musty office while your charges are out training and gallivanting. What if they are in danger? What if they're about to embarrass your powerful program? Okay, so the spirit must represent some kind of neutral entity. So if anything's gonna go haywire, maybe they can be our more centering force. I hope this spirit is someone I can rely on to be like, hey, you're okay. As opposed to everyone else who's basically threatening to destroy me at any moment. Fortunately, I will keep a watchful eye on them. Anywhere you see my face, such as a flag or bill, I will be there. So the spirit of Flaustria can just show up. If any astronauts are getting into trouble, I'll ring your office telephone. In fact, there's one now. One of your astronauts is getting into trouble. Let's try it out. Oh, what a guy. Your astronaut Helve has wandered perilously close to a vagrant. What will happen? Hey, street urchin, are you me? No, but we sure do look alike. You said it. Hey, did you ever fancy living the life of an astronaut? I do love to travel into space. And I would love to walk the streets with your jaunty gait and partake of your devil-may-care outlook on life. No! Helve and his street urchin doppelganger have exchanged identities. Whoa! I can demand that they switch back immediately. I can give them 24 hours to experience life in each other's shoes. Approve the change permanently. Try to make it a heartwarming media story. Force all of your astronauts to switch places with street urchins. All my astronauts, get out. I'm using street urchins now. Run a battery of tests to assess the street urchin's potential. Let's run a battery of tests. Let's see where things are at first. And then, or we can, because we just used Helve, right? I'm kind of stressed out, maybe they need a break. But also they're really good at what they do. Like, they do cool stuff, I think. Let's run a battery of tests. We've got 200,000 to work with, right? Let's see where it's going. What is this urchin even made of? Okay, we have a profile of the urchin version of Leroy Helve. They're a naturalized citizen. And they are strong! They're strong though. Ooh. I kinda wanna... Alright. We have just been given the opportunity to change all of our astronauts into street urchins and to just throw out the entire party and get a whole new one. That is really tempting just for the sake of it. I could turn this into a heartwarming media story where I get rid of our Helve and have this new one. They try to switch lives and I'm like, yeah, don't let the door hit you on your way out. Or I can, you know what? I wish I could save it right here. It's a demo, so I don't really have any options to save it. I think I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna just go for it. We're gonna switch all of our astronauts with street urchins. Every single one of them. Let's bid farewell to yesterday's crop of effete building dwellers and welcome a group of incorrigible vagrants. Well, I think you're fired. Tranbeg's no longer with the program. Bye. Always wanted to be a layabout. Bye. That isn't very sporting, is it? Bye. Bye, vampire. Not very sporting, Helve. Peace, dude. They're gonna be so mad. Sweet freedom. Bye. Tippity top governor. We've got Dragodinsky. Hey, Dragodinsky. Blimey way. Sportright. I like Sportright's hair. It's very familiar. From the dirt to the stars, just like me dear old pigeon. Shao Coxworth. Blimey way. Mingzinger. I like our crops' names at least. And Flamcullen. Delbert Z. Flamcullen. I mean, names alone, we've made a huge upgrade today. Trouble is brewing at Hound-to-Poor Pub. Let's listen in. That's exactly how I would do it. I just bust right into that bank and use my astronaut powers to clean it out. You say so, madam, but isn't bank robbery illegal? The laws of the Earth don't really apply to the men and women who make their living in space. I know that you're just a bartender, but you get what I'm saying, right? Coxworth is about to rob a bank. Should I find a patsy, a street urchin to take the fall? Or send a lander to assist in the getaway? Or should I tell Coxworth that if she uses astronaut powers for evil, I will take them away? I'm gonna tell Coxworth that if she uses her astronaut powers for evil, that I can take them away. You calmly explain to the astronaut what what the space agency giveth, the space agency may taketh away. My power's gone. I can't let that happen. I promise that I will never even think about robbing a bank again. What's more, as a show of good faith, I will turn myself in for attempted bank robbery. Oh no! The judge is convinced that Shao Coxworth is genuinely sorry for what she has done and sentences her to just 3 days in the county jail. So we can't even access Coxworth for 3 days. That's so dumb, I love it. The Daily Arbook blessed incompetent criminal astronaut fails at robbing a bank, but is sorry, so it's kind of not so bad. Okay. Public concern rising that public may be outraged over Spumonies in space. I love that the public concerns rising over what public might be thinking. That's the most Twitter statement I've ever seen. All you gotta do is make sure your astronauts lose this boxing match. You do that and some sports books will be making a large sacrifice to the market. Catch me? And the market helps those who help him. It's time to show off how great we are at being judged. Who'll be the victor, Flaustria or Vladigar? Doesn't look too good for me. Maybe I can talk with the judges and try to change their opinion. Flirt with the judges. Sure, talk with the judges with your 0 charm. We've lost. We should be gracious about it. Still charm. Sure, flirt with the judges. Or I could throw this right now. I could just destroy it. $1.5 million. You know, sometimes I think the reason Vladigar always seems to be ahead of us is we care so much about what they do. All anyone cares about is being better than the Vladigar or different than Vladigar. Why can't we just let them do what they do and be ourselves? I think we've been fighting Vladigar so long we've forgotten what Flaustria really stands for. We don't know what it means to be ourselves. I don't know, glory, honor, good form. I don't think it means anything, but maybe you can make it mean something. Thanks, Morning Dew. All right, that's it. That's Astronaut the Best. That is the demo of it, at least, this small snapshot. You can obviously see that it goes really far out from there. We can do so many things from here. And basically, that's just like level 1 of the whole thing. So, let me, this demo had an angle? My experience is sullied. Away with your solicitations. If we say away. Thanks for playing anyway. To maybe spread the word, even if it's how angry you are. Yeah, that's Astronaut the Best. A game where making bad decisions is the best decision. I'm really glad. Thank you, Universal Happy Maker, for putting this all together. And thank you guys for watching. This has been a blast to be able to play. And it really did feel like all of those games I talked about at the beginning. It felt like Princess Maker and Long Live the Queen. It definitely had the style of, like, that space style. Here's the Kickstarter for Astronaut the Best. It is on its way. It's really on its way. And I really hope that they're able to make their $26,000 goal, because you saw me, I played this for probably about 2.5 hours, just dropped it, done. And it was easily just fabulous and quick to play. And that's even without any of the, like, edges sawed off and scrubbed off. There's none of the polish that you'd get out of a real game, but it looked so good. It looked so polished. It looked so real. And so I want to see, people put down $15 for a copy of the game. That's a pretty good price, actually. You go farther down, $25, you get a digital art book and soundtrack. And I'm kind of tight down with this art book because just I want to see where all these characters came from. It's really cool. We've got the whole crew here. But no, I'm absolutely floored and surprised and happy and excited. And we got to see where this goes. we gotta know more about where this goes. So thank you for watching. Again, if you want to see the full Let's Play, it is on patreon.com/RDLP. And that is the longest rainy day quick play there's ever gonna be, hopefully. But it was so worth it. It was so awesome. There's like a million characters in this game, and they're all delightful and messed up and zany. And gosh, I don't know what else to say. I'm just so happy this is like a thing that exists, and that there's gonna be more like roguelike interactive fiction crossbreeds, because we need more. The Princess Maker remake just came out, Princess Maker 2 again. And so this is a very strong trend. This is very trendy right now to make a game like this. And so I hope it hits the beats that people want to see out of it. Demo's tight. Demo's super tight. And that was a lot of fun. And I hope you guys had fun watching it. Again, thank you for joining us. And I'll see you next time for more Rainy Day Let's Play and more rad games like Astronaut the Best.